And Jesus is basically just saying, store up the right kind of treasure. Now, I think it's important to note, Jesus does say, store up for yourself treasure. So Jesus is not anti-wealth. You listen to some preachers talk, you read some books, it's like you cannot be a Christian and have any money in the bank. How many of you have ever come across one of those people? So you're a Christian, you have $100 saved up, you're going to hell. It's kind of like you cannot have any money whatsoever. If you're going to love Jesus, then you've got to give all your money away. And Jesus is not anti-wealth. And I think it's good to have wealth. I hope that someday I can have more wealth than I have today. Having wealth is not a bad thing. Jesus is saying, store up for yourself treasure. He's just saying, as you store up for yourself treasure, make sure it's the right kind of treasure. He's not against investment. He's not against wealth building. He's just advocating a particular kind of wealth building strategy, and that's the kind of wealth that doesn't fade away. It's the kind of wealth that doesn't get taken from you. It's the kind of wealth that can't just disappear when the stock market crashes or when somebody breaks into your house. The best quote on this, I think, is from a guy named Jim Elliot. How many of you ever heard of Jim Elliot? He was a Christian missionary. He actually gave his life. He was a Christian martyr. Here's how he said it. He said, "He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose." So you give what you can't keep. There are no U-Hauls attached to the hearse, right? You can't take it with you. So take it on ahead of you. And if you take it on ahead of you, you'll receive what you cannot lose. He's no fool who gives what he can't keep to gain what he cannot lose. That's what Jesus is saying. Don't put all of your eggs in the worldly treasure basket because this world's passing away. Instead, put some of your eggs in the heavenly treasure basket because it's not going to be taken away. Moth and rust won't destroy there. Now, we're going to talk about later on in the series how to store up heavenly treasure. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have material wealth. And again, I'm not saying that at all. But there is a particular way of managing your finances so that you store up for yourself treasure in heaven through your worldly wealth instead of just letting your worldly wealth control you.